And so, hello everyone, my name is John Breakdown, and welcome back to Jbcw, Past Meets Present Pay-Per-View Part 2. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this will be the second part of our pay-per-view, and after this I'll be strictly streaming Dying Light 2 the rest of the day. So, I hope you guys will be ready, and I hope you guys will be thoroughly entertained as we have Roddy Piper taking on Stone Cold Steve Austin, taking on the Ultimate Warrior, taking on the Healy Heels, the Grand Slam champion of JBCW, Rice Jr., and the reigning defending Intercontinental Champion, Roman Reigns. So much talent under the big top. And making his way first, the Ultimate Warrior. We haven't seen him since he lost to the Ultimate Warlord. And so the Ultimate Warrior, he's been hanging out with Philip. And there you see the great heel of all heels. He's looking to regain the Intercontinental Championship. And he has a score to settle with Roman Reigns.
And introducing the challenger from Richmond, Virginia,
and still to come, we have the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship in the Elimination Chamber. And there you see the toughest son of a bitch to ever walk down that aisle, Stone Cold Steve Austin, coming out of retirement. And there you see the reigning, defending Intercontinental Champion.
Samoan family legacy on top of the food chain. A main eventer since day one, but now...
And the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. And we saved the best for last here. The late, great Hot Rod Rowdy Piper. And that's what it's all about here. Each man a former Intercontinental Champion. Roman Reigns is the reigning Intercontinental Champion. And so here we go.
This highly anticipated battle royal has begun.
And Roman Reigns immediately going after Rice Jr. And Stone Cold Steve Austin waiting to pick his spot here. And Ultimate Warrior going right after the Hot Rod. And now Austin and Rice working together on Roman Reigns. And pile driver there by the Ultimate One. And who's going to walk out of here with the Intercontinental Championship? An exploder suplex there by Rice Jr. Meanwhile, Ultimate Warrior and Roddy Piper going at it. Now Rice Jr. going right after Stone Cold. Stone Cold kick to the face. And Roman Reigns and Austin going at it now. Now there's a dream match, which Austin turned down to face Roman Reigns. And now Austin and Rice Jr., that'd be a hell of a tag team right there. But you can't trust the rattlesnake, ladies and gentlemen. You can't trust Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Rice is not eliminated. He's under that bottom rope. Meanwhile, the Ultimate Warrior and Hot Rod have been going at it since the beginning of this match, and now Austin going right after Rice Jr. Now Stone Cold going after the Ultimate Warrior. Austin attacking anything that moves now, and Hot Rod going after Rice. Roman Reigns going after Hot Rod. And Austin trying to eliminate the Ultimate Warrior. Meanwhile, side headlock there by Hot Rod. Waist lock by Rice Jr. to Hot Rod. Hot Rod hits the knee. Meanwhile, the Ultimate Warrior showing his power. Unfortunately, he lost to the Ultimate Warlord in the Battle of the Ultimates, which was a JBCW special. and Rice Jr. And Roddy Piper is the first one eliminated. Roman Reigns eliminating Hot Rod. And meanwhile, Austin now, waist lock on Rice Jr. Rice Jr. with an elbow, and Roman Reigns immediately goes after the Ultimate Warrior. Which I thought the Ultimate Warrior would have been the biggest threat to Reigns' Intercontinental title reign here in this Battle Royal. Meanwhile, Austin clubbing the back of Rice Jr. Jawbreaker there by the Rattlesnake. And Reigns raking the face of the Ultimate Warrior. And Rice has to be careful here. Rice needs to get away from the ropes. And Austin was going to go for that stunner. Rice reverses it. Samoan drop there by Rice. Roman Reigns misses with a Superman punch. And the Ultimate Warrior about to send Roman on his way here. Roman fighting back. Roman avoids an elimination there. And Lou Thesz pressed there by Austin. Vintage Stone Cold Steve Austin. And for all you new wrestling fans, you guys probably have never seen Austin versus Owen Hart for the Intercontinental title. You should YouTube it. Meanwhile, Austin with a Texas driver there for Rice Jr. And I can't tell who has the worst for wear here, if it's the champion Roman Reigns or if it's Rice Jr. Snap suplex there by Roman Reigns to the Ultimate Warrior. And Rice Jr. and Reigns. Beautiful maneuver there by Rice Jr. The Heel Heels always has a plan. And Austin barely hanging on. Austin avoids elimination there. And now Rice Jr. has found Roman Reigns once again. And if Rice wins this, he'll be a 7-time Intercontinental Champion. And now Austin all over the Ultimate Warrior. And Austin going to try to eliminate the Ultimate One now. Warrior trying to hang on. Warrior hanging on with one hand. And the Ultimate Warrior has been eliminated by Stone Cold Steve Austin, and we're down to 3. Austin, Rice, and Reigns. And Austin flipping off Roman Reigns. Reigns didn't appreciate that. And waistlock there.
The challenger is not in a great place. Showing a lot of grit here in the late stretches of this battle royal.
And Roman Reigns all over Rice Jr. Will Rice be the next one eliminated? The Heel Heels battling back now. Austin under that bottom rope trying to regain his wits. Exploder suplex there by Rice. And now Austin and Rice working together now. An unlikely alliance here between the two.
The sound of this crowd is
And Reigns with the reversal now. Glad to have each and every one of you on here. Hope you all are having a good Tuesday wherever you are. And stunner by Austin to Rice Jr. And back suplex there by Austin to Reigns, and Rice trying to shake the cobwebs. And waistlock reversal by Reigns. Oh, and running neck breaker there by Reigns, and Reigns is going to eliminate Rice Jr. it seems.
We're seeing an unbelievable
Snapmare by Reigns, and Reigns is going to go for that big boot. Oh no, Rice reverses it. Oh, and Rice almost took Reigns out there. End of days there by Rice on Austin. And so now this is just what Rice wants. He wanted Roman Reigns all to himself. Reversal there by Reigns. And Rice reversal. And Rice refusing to acknowledge his tribal chief. Reversal there by Reigns. And what a match. Meanwhile, Austin taunting Reigns, saying, hey, come and get some, Reigns. And back body drop there by Reigns. Oh, and Rice avoids getting eliminated there. Sit down powerbomb out of the turnbuckle there by Reigns, and Reigns has just dominated both Rice and Austin. And Rice doesn't look like he has anything left in the tank here. And it looks like Rice is going to be eliminated. Oh, wait, Rice reverses it. And STO there by Rice. And Austin and Rice again working over Reigns there. Double suplex. And Rice has been busted open. Jawbreaker there by Austin. And Reigns eats the end of days by Rice. And now Rice unloading on Stone Cold Steve Austin. Axe kick there by Rice to the surgically repaired neck of Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Rice wants that Intercontinental Championship back.
Stone Cold in a very precarious position. Austin being tested in a way he really has over the course of his career.
And Rice doing his due diligence. He's really trying to avoid elimination here. Stun gunned to Reigns.
How much more can the big dog withstand? Reigns has
And now Reigns. Looking up at the lights now. And Reigns avoiding elimination there, stopping Rice's momentum. And Roman Reigns just unloading on the heel of heels. But here comes Rice, and these two Titans are showing grit. Oh no. And Stone Cold Steve Austin blocking Rice from being eliminated there. Rice bleeding from the head now, and it looks like Austin was going to do Reigns a favor and eliminate Rice. Clothesline to Austin.
And he's just having his way in this match. We are looking at an unyielding attack from him.
And Falcon Arrow there, that's vintage Rice. And these three men want to leave here the Intercontinental Champion. And just before Rice could eliminate Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh my God.
Pendulum backbreaker there by Rice to Reigns. Kick to the inner thigh there by Reigns. DDT by Reigns. And Rice needs to just let Austin eliminate Reigns.
Oh man, you can see he is feeling.
Running neck breaker there by Reigns.
So cold looking beat down. Big opportunity to score a win.
And what a way to kick off the second part of
Left by the turnbuckles.
the pay-per-view here. And it looks like Rice is going to eliminate Stone Cold here.
Simply take it all in.
And Stone Cold is gone. And now Rice Jr. about to eliminate Roman Reigns.
Gonna see a new champ.
And the old taste of pain there by Rice Jr. And this is all about revenge. Rice Jr. wants the Intercontinental Championship back. And these two men, ever since Reigns made Rice Jr. tap out, Rice has been on a warpath.
To push forward. Win or lose, these superstars are going to be held in high esteem after this one.
And Rice Jr. all over Roman Reigns. And Rice missed an ample opportunity there to eliminate Reigns.
Catches the kick. Trapped the leg into a...
And belly to belly there by Reigns. And Roman Reigns caught Rice with a left hook there.
Definitely not where you want to be right now.
And Rice trying to hang on. Rice trying to hang on. And the Intercontinental Champion retains. Roman Reigns has eliminated Rice Jr. And Roman Reigns is still your Intercontinental Champion. What a match.
Here is your winner.
And that's gotta leave Rice Jr. pissed off though. And Rice Jr. saying, damn it, Rice came so close. Rice came so close, but now this opens the door for Logan to get his rematch against Reigns for the Intercontinental Championship. And what a way to kick off the second part of the pay-per-view. Glad to have you on. By the way, guys, click like and sub to It's Really Mickey 02 at Twitch. But now it's time for the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. As the Barbarian takes on The Undertaker, Omos, Triple H, Mr. McMahon himself, and Jerry the King Lawler. Exactly, Michael. You had an ample opportunity to eliminate Roman Reigns, but you wanted revenge much more. And you paid the price. But you left that match an instant classic, and I know the fans, even though you're a heel, the fans appreciate your contribution. And now we're inside Hell in the Cell. We may get to see Mr. McMahon get put through the cell. I would love to see that happen. But making his way first, coming out of retirement from Greenwich, Connecticut, the 13-time World Heavyweight Champion and Hall of Famer, the King of Kings,
one of the most amazing physical and mental specimens.
Triple H!
The following contest is a six-man Hell in a Cell match. And is for the Undisputed.
And Triple H making his JBCW debut here.
Introducing the challenger from Greenwich.
And no one cares about Triple H's entrance.
The chairman himself.
You got no chance to do. No chance in hell. You got no chance to do. No chance in hell. Come on, everybody. Come on.
And WWE World Championships. A true inspiration in every sense.
And so there you see Mr. McMahon. His 78-year-old ass.
He's told anyone who will listen that he always has been the uncrowned champion of this division. Now he can
No, Corey, no. No, Mr. McMahon is not the uncrowned champion of any division.
One of the tallest competitors in WWE history. The personification of intimidation. The Colossus has arrived.
From Lagos, Nigeria.
And so there you see Omos making his way to the ring. Now there's someone Michael Rice should go after. Michael Rice should make a name and go after Omos, proving that, if I can beat this Nigerian giant, that I deserve another shot at the Intercontinental Championship.
Omos has scored major wins against superstars the caliber of Riddle, even his former tag team partner, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
And so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and so it has been confirmed ladies and gentlemen, after this, on the next JBCW show, it'll be Omos versus Michael Rice. But now, here comes the reigning, defending, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. The Barbarian facing his gravest test to date here. And this will be the Barbarian's first six-man Hell in a Cell match.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just
the
be
Barbarian who
changes hands.
has been the powerhouse, the go-to guy. He is the only two-time undisputed heavyweight champion, and he's also the only man to hold the tag team titles and the undisputed championship simultaneously, ladies and gentlemen. And so there you see Triple H looking unimpressed. But now, you want to talk about a measuring stick in professional wrestling. The Prince of Darkness, the Phenom, the Dead Man, Big Evil, the Undertaker, coming out of retirement to see if he still has it one more time.
From Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, the Undertaker!
And so the Undertaker and the Barbarian, this will be the first time these two men will collide.
Without equal. Power from another dimension.
And the Lord of Darkness. Hey, Blaze Radio, glad to have you on. By the way, guys, if you really want to watch a really entertaining show that's better than my own, check out Blaze Radio and LTD Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, he's doing Stable Wars, which the Manic Mafia got to represent is the best stable in LTD Wrestling. But check out Blaze Radio, click like and sub to him and Michael Rice.
The toughest battles WWE has ever witnessed.
I appreciate you too, Blaze, and anytime you give JBCW a shout-out, it's most appreciated. Besides, not many people know that Blaze Radio was the very first world champion of JBCW. He was our very first world champ, Blaze McCoy was, and Blaze Radio is picking Undertaker to win the undisputed heavyweight championship here in JBCW, as this is part 2 of our Legends Meet the Present, Past Meets Present pay-per-view here.
3 decades of
And so we shall see if the King of the Hell in a Cell, the Undertaker, will reign supreme.
an unspeakable reign of terror.
But let me show you who else is in this match. Our final entrant,
All hail the king.
Jerry the King Lawler, competing in his very first Hell in the Cell.
Weighing in at
The King of Memphis,
235 pounds,
Jerry the King Lawler.
Jerry the King Lawler!
I don't know whether to stand, whether to kneel. How to properly pay my respect.
I still think King could have beaten The Miz back when they had their little mini feud. And again, guys, click like it's up to Michael Rice, Blaze Radio. And if you like what I'm doing, hit that notification button. That way you know when JBCW is live and in color. And so this is going to be a banger here, folks.
We all know this.
And so here we go. And the Barbarian going right after Jerry the King Lawler. Mr. McMahon, who is out of his gourd, going right after the Undertaker. And Triple H taking on the giant Omos here in this 6-man Hell in a Cell for the undisputed heavyweight championship. But Triple H getting mauled by Omos. Oh my God. And Omos just a running knee there to Trips. Meanwhile, on the outside, Mr. McMahon is the first one to grab a weapon. And so the chairman of the board grabbing a chair. How fitting. Meanwhile, Undertaker is running away from Mr. McMahon. I find this hilarious. The Undertaker wants no part of the CEO of WWE. But now the Barbarian going right after Jerry the King Lawler. He sends him crashing into the Undertaker. And the Undertaker trying to move by the Barbarian, and then the Barbarian says, hell no. And the Barbarian trying to get him some of the dead man. Meanwhile, Omos taking on Mr. McMahon, Triple H taking on Jerry the King Lawler here as we've traded dance partners inside the Hell in the Cell. And Taker giving the Barbarian a taste of his own medicine, saying, boy, you are not fit to lace my boots. Meanwhile, Omos taking it to the chairman. And Trips has not had a very good Hell in the Cell thus far. And oh, Jerry the King Lawler, Omos didn't need to do Lawler like that. Lawler getting whipped like a scalded doll on the 4th of July by Omos with that steel chair. And the Nigerian Giant is just dominating this Hell in the Cell. And Lawler barely kicked out. And I was going to say, Michael Rice, if Omos wins this, that means you'll be facing Omos for the undisputed heavyweight championship instead of the Intercontinental Championship. So, I don't know who Michael's picking to win this. I'm picking the Barbarian to retain. Blaze is picking the Undertaker. And Triple H with a DDT on Jerry the King Lawler. Meanwhile, the Barbarian and the Undertaker continue to throw bones. And the Barbarian sees the Undertaker again. Meanwhile, Triple H feeling his oats here. And Triple H, spinebuster to Omos by the King of Kings. Meanwhile, the Dead Man and the Barbarian continued to go at each other. Lawler's down. Mr. McMahon is down. Mr. McMahon may be out cold. Meanwhile, Triple H all over the Nigerian Giant. And father-in-law and son-in-law collide now as Triple H and McMahon. They've had their wars in the past. And Michael Rice says it's going to be an easy win to beat Omos. Do you see the power of the Nigerian Giant? And now Undertaker and Barbarian all over each other. Meanwhile, the world's largest Alabama slam there by Omos, and running Bulldog there by Lawler. Meanwhile, oh wow, so you're going to cheat. You're going to so you're going to do a little lying, cheating, and stealing. Shades of Eddie Guerrero, then I guess. And so here we go now. Oh, and the Undertaker sends the Barbarian crashing to the outside. And so now the Barbarian and the Dead Man on the outside. And these two all over each other. And it looked like Lawler and Triple H was going to let the Mr. McMahon pin Omos. And oh my God, this is a scary sight. The Dead Man and the Barbarian are on top of the cell. The Undertaker, shades of King of the Ring 1995. And the Barbarian all over the Undertaker. And Undertaker going to throw the Barbarian off the cell. Up, nope. Side Russian leg sweep there on top of the cell. Meanwhile, inside, Mr. McMahon continues to dominate Omos. Lawler dominating Triple H. And the Barbarian was trying to suplex the Undertaker. And this is dangerous here, folks. And oh my God, Omos is the new undisputed heavyweight champion of JBCW. That means Michael Rice is going to get his wish. He's going to face the Nigerian Giant for the title.
World Heavyweight Champion, Omos.
And Omos double choke slamming Mr. McMahon.
Talk about history in the making. This is literally one
Wow.
of the history books.
Wow.
We got to witness it up close and personal. Stop making this a...
And now, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got a Legends match. We got the legend of the hardcore division here in JBCW, Brandon Lee, taking on the Brahma Bull, the pie-eating, great one, the People's Champion, The Rock. Don't put your name on that title. You won't have it long. Wow. Just wow. And so there you see the most electrifying man in sports entertainment making his JBCW return, The Rock. And I don't know who Michael Rice is picking in this match, but I think Brandon may be getting checked into the SmackDown hotel like the jabroni he is. And guys, this is going to be a 2-hour live stream. And so there you see the hardcore icon, Brandon Lee, the leaders of the Disciples of Darkness. And so this JBCW crowd here in Portland, Oregon, on the side of The Rock. And here we go. Two legends collide here. Past meets present. Irish whip by the hardcore icon and the great one. Wow, Michael Rice calling Brandon hardcore ass. And so Brandon Lee all over The Rock now. Glad to have each and every one of you on here. If you're just joining us, you missed Omos becoming the JBCW undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, but he may not have that title for long as Michael Rice, the Giant Slayer, has set his sights on the Nigerian Giant. And we will be in Scottsdale, Arizona for the next JBCW broadcast. And The Rock trying to separate the shoulder there. And also around 2 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen, I will be in Dying Light 2 for the remainder of the afternoon, as I'm off work today. So. And if you guys didn't catch the first part of this pay-per-view, Miles retained the United States Championship. Roman Reigns retained the Intercontinental Championship in an instant classic over Rice Jr. and Stone Cold Steve Austin. And still to come, in our main event, Star-Lord will defend the Hardcore Championship against legendary Cactus Jack and Rob Van Dam.
To keep his shoulders down. He got a little too confident with that one.
And right now, The Rock all over Brandon Lee. And by the way, guys, if you want to be thoroughly entertained, you ought to check out Michael Rice at It's Really Mickey 02 on Twitch, and also check out Blaze McCoy and LTD Wrestling at Blaze McCoy. And by the way, Blaze, if you're still watching, leave a link to your channel. And The Rock looking to take care of Brandon Lee. Atomic drop there by the Great One. And another atomic drop, and I feel bad for the family jewels there for Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee needs to get some offense in. And spine on the pine there by the most electrifying human being on the face of this planet. And now we're about to see the most electrifying move in all of JBCW, the People's Elbow. And here we go. And Brandon Lee is going to lose to The Rock. And The Rock squashed Brandon Lee. I mean, that was under 3 minutes. Did Dwayne Johnson bribe you?
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office.
I think maybe it's time for Brandon Lee to hang up the boots. I mean, my God. How the mighty have fallen. He's on a 4-match losing streak. Because I didn't know who, because I wanted The Rock to face someone he never faced before, and I thought you would whip his ass, and that didn't happen. And Michael Rice says, Brandon. I don't know why I had any hope in you, or had any hoe in you, as he says. But now, coming up next, we have our main event of this pay-per-view, the Hardcore Championship Extreme Rules match between the three kings of hardcore. We have Cactus Jack, Rob Van Dam, and Star-Lord, who I know Demon King wants his Hardcore Championship belt back. Bang, bang!
The madman from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico.
And Cactus Jack now
The following
making his way to the ring. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a 2-hour live stream.
and introducing the challenger from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, Rob Van Dam.
A highlight reel every time he competes.
And introducing the champion.
And there you see the reigning, defending Hardcore Champion Star-Lord. And also, by the way, Brett, if you want to get in a party, let me know.
The Reaper.
Of course, the title is on the line in this one, guys.
And also, by the way, Michael Rice, if you want to co-op with me on Dying Light 2, let me know.
Just as good, if not better.
And glad to have each and every one of you on here. And big shout out to Logan and everyone in Wales. Hopefully you're doing well.
Undoubtedly, the top.
Why do you gotta make phone calls? You just got up. Who do you have to call? I know who you have to call. Someone has to call your mama. Somebody call your mom. And right now, Cactus Jack taking on Rob Van Dam. We're renewing their rivalry from the old ECW. And I have to really appreciate Star-Lord just picking his spots, but he walked right into a suplex from an awaiting Cactus Jack. And Mrs. Foley's baby boy looking to win the Hardcore title for the first time. And look at this, Rob Van Dam and Star-Lord working together. And Star-Lord all over Mr. Monday Night. You see, I told you those donuts were bad for you, Brett. You don't need to call the clinic because you've had days-old donuts. Stop hanging out with Philip, man. He's bad for you.
Now, this is the kind of match where you can really push
the bounds of damage you can inflict. I'm not saying that a no disqualification match should mean carte blanche to do whatever you want to someone, but it does provide an opening to be creative in your offense. So be creative.
Really just laying it in.
Comes back into the ring.
And so now, Cactus Jack all over Star-Lord. Rob Van Dam has not really...
Shot to the ear.
What did you do to Anakin? Did he chew through one of your electrical wires? Did he get electrified? And so Rob Van Dam all over Star-Lord now, sweeping back kick there by the whole damn show, Rob Van Dam. Uh-oh. I hope someone has Lloyd's of London, because right now, Cactus Jack.
Broken up, and the match continues.
That's teamwork.
Cactus Jack and Rob Van Dam. Uh-oh. Star-Lord's on the outside. And, oh, double-winged DDT, and Rob Van Dam is busted open.
Oh, look at the well-placed elbow right on the mark. Jack caught by the counter. Each competitor showing they've done their homework. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks.
And now, Star-Lord with that kendo stick, and Cactus Jack says, can I have another? And Star-Lord just breaking that kendo stick over Cactus Jack. Meanwhile, Rob Van Dam, shades of Sting with that baseball bat.
He's in, under the ropes.
And Cactus Jack shaking the cobwebs.
And back in the ring we go.
And these three kings of hardcore all over each other. And collar elbow tie-up now, and Star-Lord having his way with Cactus Jack.
Placing them right where they want them, into the corner.
And this is vintage Star-Lord right now. And double uppercut there by Star-Lord. Waist lock by Rob Van Dam.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Stun gun there by RVD. And RVD all over Cactus Jack.
The challenger is not in a great place.
And two-handed choke slam there by Star-Lord. And Cactus Jack trying to shake the cobwebs on the outside.
We could be moments away from Van Dam.
Someone's about to get choke slammed here. Nope. He's going to get tombstoned onto the sledgehammer.
Another one bites the dust to the champ. That's got to be it. 2 count.
And Star-Lord retains. Well, there you go, Brett. You'll still get your shot at Star-Lord.
Here is your winner.
And still the king of the hardcore division.
Hardcore champion, the Reaper. Standing tall above the 2 other hungry competitors who are in this match.
I know there is only one true
And Star-Lord holding on to that hardcore championship with an iron fist.
Keep their heads up high after the performances they pulled off here.
Unfortunately, there's no consolation prizes in triple threat matches, Saxton, but you have a point. All 3 of these competitors really gave it their all here.
Who just messaged me? Or someone just messaged me. Hold on. Okay. And I believe that was the final match of the pay-per-view. Yep. And so now I'm going to make the card real quick as we're going to continue with part 2 here. And thank you, Michael. You've been saying you'll be right back for like the last 4.5 minutes. I thought you already left. All right, guys, here we go. We have we have our second half of the episode now. Oh. And so, Michael Rice, if you're still watching, you're about to get your title match. And so here we go. We have a Intercontinental Championship match between John Breakdown and Roman Reigns, as Roman is awaiting a new number one contender, which that number one contendership match will be between Ray Raptor and Logan. The winner of that match will face the winner of this match. So we shall see. And yes, Michael Rice, you are O'Malice's biggest challenge.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Intercontinental.
And so John Breakdown, in the biggest match of his career, taking on the Tribal Chief. Can John win the Intercontinental Championship? He's only held it once.
Introducing the...
And so here we go. Roman definitely has the size here.
Big title match here.
And so Roman Reigns teeing off on the challenger. And things are not looking good for the former Cruiserweight and World Heavyweight Champion.
But given the competitors vying for the title tonight, I'd be inclined to agree. Turning the tables.
And John Breakdown trying to fight his way back here, but I don't think he has a chance in hell of winning the Intercontinental Championship.
Saw that coming.
And John, waistlock here.
Got him set up in the corner of the ring.
And the former Cruiserweight Champion and World Heavyweight Champion and multiple-time Tag Team Champion going to work here on the Intercontinental Champion.
In close quarters, and look at these lefts. Now this is just a ruthless attack. Such aggression. Shoulders down, championship on the line. He manages to make it barely a one.
And Roman kicks out easily, but John Breakdown staying on top of Reigns.
Climbing up to the top now.
And John hops down right into a running neck breaker by the Intercontinental Champion.
The most incredible striking power we've ever seen here in WWE. How does he maximize its effect in this matchup?
And Roman Reigns
It's about quality over quantity.
wanting John Breakdown to acknowledge him.
Once in a while, he'll unload a punch or a kick that immediately turns the lights out.
And headbutt by the Intercontinental Champion. And Reigns, like Thanos, has that Infinity Gauntlet on his right hand. And look at the raw power of the Intercontinental Champion, just slamming John down.
Powerbomb from the big dog. The big dog's unleashed. Expert
And John, atomic drop there.
well-timed strikes in there that have already worn his opponent.
Chop there by Reigns.
Powerless position.
And every time it seems John Breakdown gets some offense in, Roman Reigns. Hey, Logan, glad to have you on.
Stomping away in the corner. Just ruthless.
And by the way, guys, click like it's up to Logan, click like it's up to Michael Rice, and Roman Reigns may pin John Breakdown here.
The challenger beats the three.
And John Breakdown showing the heart of a warrior, kicking out after that onslaught of moves from the Intercontinental Champion. And Reigns again going back to the neck. And John Breakdown trying not to tap out here.
Right now, it might be this. He needs to find an escape route. Nice.
Waistlock here.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
And John Breakdown, spine buster out of nowhere.
Continuing to work on the leg of his opponent.
And Indian deathlock there by John Breakdown. And John Breakdown giving Roman Reigns a taste of his own medicine. And the challenger has life. And again, Reigns kicking out, and John starting to get frustrated.
This match going.
Will we see John go for the pedigree? John's going to go for the pedigree. And he hits it. New Intercontinental Champion. 1, 2. Oh, and Reigns kicking out at the last second. And Reigns now. Reigns with the guillotine. And the challenger is fading. And the challenger is fading.
Can he roll here and counter this? And he may have felt his grip slipping. And the champion
And Reigns may win it here. And Roman Reigns pins John Breakdown.
Big fight, big dog, big story.
John gave Reigns his best shot, and Reigns still prevailed.
Intercontinental Champion, Roman Reigns.
And so Roman Reigns, to the boos of this Scottsdale, Arizona crowd, is still the Intercontinental Champion.
His opposition.
And there you see John Breakdown on the outside, not moving. And coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have a United States Championship match between the show-off Dolph Ziggler and Miles Ward. These two have gotten into a bit of a rivalry here. And Dolph Ziggler wants that United States Championship. And, by the way, guys, shout out to Logan. Shout out to Michael Rice, and hope everyone's good there in Wales. And, Logan, you're in a number one contendership match for the Intercontinental Championship. And Michael Rice is saying, let's go Ziggler. Really? Wow.
The following contest is a last man standing match and is for the United States Championship.
The dirtiest of dogs. The show-off. And one of the toughest veterans on the entire...
And there you see the show-off, Dolph Ziggler, making his return to JBCW. And we will see Logan in action. He'll be taking on Ray Raptor for the number one contendership for the Intercontinental Championship. As like Logan said, he is not finished with Roman Reigns. But here comes the leader of the Priority Covenant, the reigning, defending United States Heavyweight Champion of JBCW, Miles Stanley Ward. And this Scottsdale, Arizona crowd chanting, "Let's go Ziggler!" So they're right along with Michael Rice. They're picking the show off to win here. And I think Miles is going to Goldberg Dolph Ziggler. But let's see what happens here. Collar elbow tie up now. Irish whip by Ziggler. Ziggler gaining the upper hand here in the openings of this matchup. And Ziggler going to go right to work on the head of Miles Ward. I almost said Michael, my bad. And Miles missing with a grab there. Chop by Ziggler, and the show off taking the United States champion off his game plan here.
Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly. Drop, big time. Ooh, treading all over their opponent. He switches it back around.
And Miles taking it to Dolph Ziggler here.
Power. Wow. A deadlift military press. Holy moly. Slam. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Kick to the gut. Back to run into a neck breaker.
And Ziggler all over Miles now.
Able to get the advantage here.
And springboard reverse DDT by Miles.
You have to be innovative in this kind of match. But Byron, explain what can happen if that backfires. Well, you have to be careful because if you take too... Taking flight. Giant Hurricanrana.
And Miles taking it to Ziggler now.
No, that'll break his arm. Vicious.
And Miles busy with that moonsault. And oh my God, Miles just threw Ziggler. Oh my God, Miles, no. Miles, think about your health. And that was a impactful DDT. And Ziggler taking it to Miles now.
Elbow drop. Piercing. Devastating elbow. The champ getting put on the back foot here.
And Ziggler all over Miles Ward.
Kick to the gut. Cracked around into a neck breaker. Back into the ring.
And what does Ziggler have in mind now?
And he goes into the ring.
And Ziggler all over Miles now.
The neck with reckless abandon. Let him have this.
And Ziggler trash talking Miles.
Stop gloating and put your attention back to the match.
Come on, Miles, get up.
Count gets to 7. This is close.
And Miles gets up at the count of 7 now. And for some reason, Dolph Ziggler reminds me of Bandit Keith from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Show.
Oh, yeah. Let's just all take a moment to truly appreciate and embrace his presence.
And just like that, stopping the referee's count, continuing this match. Obviously has plans to add more insult to injury here. Big forearm. Ziggler intercepts.
And Ziggler blocking the Hadouken by Miles.
Cut out the count here, maybe with a little something extra in mind. Kick to the gut. Cranked around into a neck breaker. 1, 2, 3.
Look at him. Pride and poise personified.
5, 6. Oh man, the referee just.
And Miles again getting back up at the count of 7.
He takes control. Reverse DDT. Oh man, you can see he is.
And Miles
now.
trying to do whatever he can to put Dolph Ziggler away.
4, 5, 6. And there's 7. It's getting close. And this match is going to continue. And out of the ring he goes. Heads out and he has all the time he wants.
He's reminding his competition that they'll only ever be second best.
4, 5, 6. A count of 7. Is this really it? He's back on his feet. He's ready to keep going, it looks like. Took off the hood of the announce table. There go the monitors. Bad intentions in mind here. Come on, Byron, get in front of me. No. The champ not in a great place.
And we're deep into this last man standing match now. Every blow makes it harder and harder to stay off the ground.
3, 4.
And Miles now.
He's reminding his competition that they'll only ever be second.
Don't tell me Ziggler's going to win here. Nope, Miles gets up at 8.
Better settle in for a long night, Saxton. And this one might be headed ringside.
Come on, Miles, put him to the table.
Big knee buys him some time.
Punch right in the head. From behind. German suplex. 9. Into the ring again. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6.
Take a good look at a real-life Titan, folks.
And he's up. Referee's 10 count broken.
Looks like it's back to the drawing board.
He gets back into the ring.
you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Getting close to 10 here.
Now you gotta dig deep.
Coming back in the ring. German suplex. But that's not all. Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination. A bad place to be for the challenger.
And taking this kind of damage is unsustainable. Getting up from the count of 10 is going to be impossible at this rate.
Being carried around with ease. Targeting the throat there.
And Miles trying to take care of Ziggler. Swanton bomb.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
And Miles having difficulty in putting Ziggler away. I thought he would have already had this match won.
He is revving up the engine. He's not going to let anything stop him.
And they're up. Last man standing match continues.
He wants it one more time. The champ has this one in hand now.
We're reaching a point where these superstars must be hurt, must be vulnerable.
And who's going to find a way to capitalize on that vulnerability?
Right on cue, Dalton reverses.
Jumping DDT by the show-off.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Watch out for Joe.
The champ's eyes look glazed over.
5.
He is truly feeling it right now. As well he should.
And there's 7.
This is not good.
And it looks like Ziggler's going to put away Miles here. Up, Miles missed with the Superman punch. Miles seems to be off of his game lately.
Perfectly placed target.
And Miles' boogie woogie splash there.
Oh, my God.
And Miles wants one more. Are we going to see 3 boogie woogie splashes? We do.
Ziggler looking evasive.
An exploder suplex.
And now he's giving you all another chance to simply take it all in.
4.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back.
Referee's count has reached 7 here.
Getting dangerously close to the inevitable.
And now Ziggler gaining another wind with that attack.
Ziggler showing off that more aggressive side here, and it is paying off.
4.
Look at him. Pride and poise personified.
Oh, what a snapmare.
Perfectly executed. Saw it coming and got out of there. How in the world do these superstars have anything left at this point?
The arena's thinking the same thing. Oh, we're going to finish it off.
Oh, man, you can see he is feeling it now. The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
5. 6.
That's 7. We may be getting to the end.
This match ain't over yet.
Got to find a way to get out of this. Oh, my God. Right over the top and hit hard.
And the electricity intensity of this moment is coursing through his veins.
This isn't the smartest thing to do, antagonizing your opponent instead of attacking him. Sure, he's pumping himself up, but he's also giving his opponent a chance to recover.
And the champ stands tall once again.
Here is your winner, and still United States Champion, Miles Stanley David Ward.
A taxing victory here.
Getting it done the hard way. Look, we've seen the show-off fight back from bigger beatings than this.
And so it looks like Miles won. And we have the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship, Rice Jr. versus Omos. And after this match, ladies and gentlemen, I have to run an errand, so this will be the last video of our broadcast here. Can the Gila Hills Rice Jr. capture the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship, the one title that has eluded him?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship.
And so there you see Rice Jr. You don't have a pet crow, you have a pet cat. Rice Jr. looking calm, cool, and collected as he takes on the Nigerian giant Omos.
One of the tallest competitors in WWE history. The personification of intimidation. The Colossus has arrived.
Introducing the challenger from Richmond, Virginia, weighing in at 259 pounds, Mr. Amazing Michael Rice Jr. And introducing the champion from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 400 pounds. He is the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion, Omos.
And so there you see Omos
has no intention on tonight
taking on Rice Jr. in his gravest test to date here. But Omos is going to have the height advantage. And Rice going right to work, chopping the big Nigerian redwood down.
Or we can see a champion do whatever it takes to prevent such a thing from happening, gentlemen.
And Demon King says, if Rice loses, I don't know what to tell him, but fight me in Extreme Rules.
Perched up top.
And I think Rice misjudged the distance there. And a big fist by Omos. And Omos taunting Rice saying, come at me, bro. Be careful what you wish for. And the world's largest spiked DDT there by Rice Jr.
Oh, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Oh, that'll cave your chest.
And the heel of heels wants that undisputed title, but Omos isn't going to give up that title that easily.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
And Omos looks like he's hurt now. I think the last time you fought Rice was about towards the beginning of JBCW. You guys haven't really collided since. And look at the raw strength of the Nigerian giant, military pressing the Grand Slam champion of JBCW. And now the camel clutch. Rice is in dire straits now.
Quickly into the cover with a title on the line. And he kicks out.
Trying to make short order of things there.
Look at this display of power.
And good God, what a German suplex there by Omos to Rice.
That's not right, but effective. Back elbow.
Evading offense.
And Rice agreeing to fight Brendan in an Extreme Rules match if he loses.
Across the shoulders. Dropped on a crown.
And Rice Jr. taste of pain, and the Grand Slam champion may become undisputed champion. And the world's largest end of days by Rice Jr. to Omos.
The title's in jeopardy here.
I think the paradigm.
And Rice Jr. is now undisputed heavyweight champion of JBCW.
Here is your winner and new undisputed World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Amazing Michael.
And so now, Mr. Amazing
Jr.
is Mr. Undisputed.
Title change. We will all remember for a very long time.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys same breakdown time, same breakdown place. I'll be back on around 2. I got some errands to run.